Hello, I'm Bronwyn with EvolveYogaOnline.com, and this is day one of your 10-day yoga program. So I'm going to take you through just a nice vinyasa flow. All of those principles that you've already learned in previous videos, we're going to put them into a flow, all right? So we're going to come to that Tadasana posture where we stand with those big toes together. Arms are down at your side, and remember we're going to start to use our Ujjayi breath. Now, we don't always typically start in standing, but as for this video, we are going to start here, all right? And we can still get very much acquainted with our Ujjayi breath. Now, sometimes I even like to rest my hands onto my heart so I can actually feel my lungs moving. I can feel that fluidity of my breath. So I'm going to just stand in stillness. I'm going to allow myself to become really rooted into my mat. All right, take a few moments here. I'm going to take a deep breath in. And I may take even a few exhales out through the mouth just to get acquainted here. So I'm going to take it again. And drawing from the base of my belly, inhaling, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. So now I'm starting to get that nice, fluid Ujjayi breath. Release my arms down at my side. As I stand in Tadasana, I have equal weight disbursement into my feet. I'm going to inhale, reach my arms up. Exhale, hands to my heart. Inhale to reach my arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's take it again. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to I'm going to reach my arms up. I'm going to face you a little bit more, but you're going to stay right where you are. This way you can see me a little bit better, but you'd still be standing at the top of your mat. So now I've come with steeple fingers, and I've reached on up. I've drawn my biceps in towards my ears. Inhale, and then exhale. Let's go ahead and bend to the side. Now I want you to be mindful here that the hips are continuing to point forward. I haven't swayed a hip back. And I'm framing my head with my arms. I have equal weight disbursement into my feet. I'm going to inhale, come right back to center. I'm squeezing into the midline. And then exhale. Take it on over to the opposite side. Again, frontal hip bones squaring off. So you make sure that they're pointing forward. Inhale, come right back to center. Exhale, hands come to the heart. You can take it again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend on over. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to reach on over. Let's come right back to center. Again, you've stayed exactly where you are. I'm going to take a bend into my elbows, keeping my elbows in nice and tight to my midline. I'm drawing the fingertips down in line with my spine. Be careful not to arch into the back. You don't want any sort of anterior or posterior tilt into the pelvis. Neutral pelvis. And then send the fingertips back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. So now this is where we start to bring that Surya Namaskara A and B into the practice. Inhale. We're going to warm up with Surya Namaskara A as you reach up. Exhale, go with a nice gentle fold on forward. Inhale, looking up halfway. I'm going to exhale, take both feet back. Go Chaturanga. Come through to Cobra. Press back into downward facing dog. Walking it out, bending one knee at a time. Look up in between your hands. Let's step on up. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale to fold forward. Firm down. All the way to stand, and we have a long spine. I like to squeeze my glutes on the way up. and exhale. Hands to your heart. Let's take that again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, both feet back. Chaturanga. I'm going to take an up dog here and press back. Downward facing dog. So a great warm up to any flow is to take about 3 rounds of this. Going with that, step on up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Come all the way to standing. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Great job. Again, nice fluid movements. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. So notice how you get a good rhythm looking at. Exhale, both feet back. You're doing a great job. Stay with it. Stay steady with the breath. Don't hold your breath. Press back into downward facing dog. So if the breath is something that's new for you, this Ujjayi breathing, you will get the hang of it. Bring both feet on up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Firm down, come all the way into standing. Exhale. Hands to rest at your heart. I like to close my eyes sometimes. And it also helps me to work on my balance. I'm going to rest my hands on my heart. And you may feel your heart beating in your chest too. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we're going to get down into a chair. Folding forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, both feet back. You're taking that chaturanga. Come through to the cobra. You've got that optional up dog that you can take. Press back. Downward facing dog. Let's go left leg behind. Step it through. A full lift up to crescent pose. Good. Exhale. Bring the hands down. Leg goes back. Chaturanga. Come through to cobra. Press back to downward facing dog. Go with the right leg behind. Step it through. Lift up. Crescent pose. Good. Exhale. Come down. Leg goes back. Chaturanga. Come through to cobra. Press back. Downward facing dog. All right, great job. You're doing a really, really good job. All right, step or lightly hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Come all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. Arms down at your side. So think about the strength that you're building, the length that you're getting, the flexibility that you're improving upon. I'm going to introduce you now to a pose called Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2, but we're going to flow right into it, all right? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit down into a chair, folding forward. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, taking both feet back. Go to chaturanga. Come through to cobra. Pressing back, downward facing dog. Here we go into Warrior Two. So we're going to bring the left leg behind. Step the foot in between the hands. I'm going to swivel my back foot down. I'm going to do my best to line my front heel and my back arch together. Then I windmill my arms open and I press the palms down. I've got a nice bent knee. My back leg is firm and strong. And my gaze is out always over the furthest point, my middle finger. Exhale, now I windmill my arms down. I take the leg back. Chaturanga, come through to cobra, press it back, downward facing dog. All right, now we take it to the other side. You're going to get a rear view. My right leg comes behind, steps through. I swivel the back foot down, and I windmill my arms open. And I sink down. I'm firmly rooted into the mat. My tailbone is anchoring down. I stay strong through the core. And again, my gaze is out over my fingertips. Exhale, bring the arms all the way down. Bring that leg back. Take a chaturanga, come through to cobra. And lucky you, let's go to a child's pose. All right, I send my hips back. And rest on down. Just for a few breaths. And I'll slowly come on up. I'll go for a few cat-cow stretches. Remember your breath. And then I'll take one more. And then I'll neutralize. I'm going to come around to the front. I'm going to come to a seated position. Inhale, reach my arms up. Exhale, reach over. I like to have my fingertips in line with my hip. And come back to center. Reach over. And coming on up. And I'm going to bring my knees on in. I'm going to make my way on down. And we're going to come in just into a brief Shavasana. This is usually everybody's favorite pose. A lot of people will say, oh, I do yoga just to Shavasana. Arms come down at your side. We would just rest here. And it's usually 5 minutes for every hour that you practice that you would rest here. So because our practice was really short, it was just really to get the blood flowing, we'd probably just rest here, even if it was for a minute. That would be good. And maybe even less than that. And then one way to get yourself out of the pose, you take a bend into the knees. I always reach what would be my either arm up and over your head. I like to roll to my favorite side. Come on up. I come back to that traditional seated pose, hands to the heart. Always wishing you a happy, healthy, and safe rest of your day. Namaste.